Hello YouTube, this is Seth, and this is part one of the story that I'm going to be reading. I'm either going to do 2 or 3 parts, not really sure yet, but I actually read the whole story, and I tried to upload it on YouTube, but it was too long, it was like 24 minutes, and so it was a shame, so now I gotta redo it. So now I'm going to be smarter, and do it in a few parts. Okay, so I wrote this in 2013. This is called The Wanderer. Hardly anyone goes outside anymore, except to walk the few steps from their homes to their high-powered vehicles. From the outside, the world that I am in, it looks luxurious, clean, and well-kept. But on the inside, it is full of lost, greedy souls that are rotting away in their own filth. Skyline is a grandeur place with everything, but with no purpose in sight. As I got home from high school, I had a thought to go out to the only park in Skyline and write in my journal and draw what I see. Packing a couple of water bottles, my phone, and a pair of binoculars, I waddled out the door. My mother caught me going out the door. "Where are you going, Gabriel? Don't you have homework to do?" "No, Ma, it's the first day of school." "Of course I don't have any homework. I'm just going down to the park for a little while. I'll be back soon, I promise." "Alright, you can go. But when you get home, make sure to clean your room because it looks atrocious." "Okay, I'll make sure to do that, thanks." It was a nice, warm, clear day with no clouds in sight. As usual, there was no spelling around. There was nobody around. So I picked up my spot right beside the lake. I started to get out my sketch pad just as a great white egret swooped down to the lake for a drink. I quickly got out my old-fashioned drawing pencils and started carefully making every line and shadow so my artwork is realistic. Luckily, he didn't fly away as I was drawing him. I drew a couple of trees, a butterfly, and then concluded my trip by writing my journal. I just want to show you that the font I made the font different for the journal writing. So this is it right here. For me, it has been a beautiful day at the park. I think I'll do this more often when I am feeling bored or restless. It's a shame that not that many people anymore enjoy the day, as my parents would say. Being a part of nature by being in it just seems natural to me, like animals. Well, people are animals anyways. Making escapes from this world by going outside and enjoying the day harmonizes us with our real selves by experiencing the world given to us. Instead of making quick assumptions and judgments, we should take our time and not let the opportunities in our daily lives fade away into the darkness from the temporary bright lights of this stage called life. I guess I better get home before Mom gets upset. 8/8/2100. So the date is 2100. It's in the future. As I put my pencil down on my journal, suddenly I see my pencil lift up in the air. Nobody's around, and now my pencil is writing just underneath where I had written a moment ago. My pencil is swinging on the page in a style that I've never taught him before. I am entranced by its dance, so let him continue. Then I changed I feel kind of rushed now because it's like I just read this. But whatever, so I changed the writing again. Just kind of weird at first. You have some interesting thoughts, Gabriel. I think in a similar way as you. I believe you're onto something when you talk about seizing the day and not getting caught up in the way of the world. If you are shocked about what is happening right in the front of you right now, just don't be afraid and ask by writing it down. The pencil fell into the palm of my hand like it was released. Not knowing what else to do, I started asking questions frantically. I changed the font again. Is the pencil that I am using right now alive? If that's the case, you better answer me right now, or I'm going to sharpen you till you fess up. Or is there something else that I can't see controlling my pencil? I want some answers. Then I changed the font again. The pencil is not magical, so you don't have to worry about that. I'll come out now because I'm having too much fun, and nobody's around. Right in front of my very eyes, I am encountering a creature that definitely wasn't from this world. It is small in stature, with the top of his giant purple ears only reaching to about my waist. It has a round blue body that looks like a perfect circle, a square yellow head with bright red eyes, 4 green arms with 2 on each side, and 2 brown legs that are thick like tree stems. Shaking my hand, he spoke. In case you're wondering, Gabriel, my name is Gromy. I'm going to be real upfront and honest with you, so listen to what I have to say. I now live on a planet called Gargantuan, bountiful with life because I believe nobody has ever stepped foot on it and corrupted its nature before. His eyes lit up bright red like Rudolph the reindeer's nose, and his eyes were flapping, ears were flapping. Upon seeing this, I jumped back in terror, associating Gromy with an alien trying to abduct me. Don't fret, Gabriel. My eyes only light up when I'm happy. Confused and still timid, I answered. Are you happy because you think you will succeed in taking me hostage? How do you know my name? You have me all wrong, Gabriel. I know your name because I was right next to you earlier today when your mother asked where you were going. Getting back to my point, I want to show you my world so you can experience it firsthand, so you know I'm not bluffing. Also, my hopes in showing you my new home Gargantuan is to show you that your dreams of creating a new world for yourself and others can become a reality. All you have to do is remember. Remembering that I have work to do at home, I replied, You sound like a nice and genuine creature, Gromy. And I think it's amazing to be talking to a wandering ET, but if something happens to me and I don't return, how can I trust you? Gromy replied, Good questions, Gabriel. Your mother would still think that you were at the park because 1 Earth hour equals 3 days on Gargantuan, so she wouldn't even have time to miss you, and then you would be back already. Just like how I turned invisible on you, I have an invisible spaceship right next to you that you could fit in if you lie down. I bet we could get to Gargantuan, which is 1,000 light years away, before you could listen to 10 songs on your phone. So what do you say, Gabriel? Do you want to see a new world? Realizing that an opportunity to go where no man has ever even explored before was right there in front of me, I made a decision to seize the opportunity. I felt I needed to break free of this encapsulating container of Earth and wander into the vast and unending space. Alright, I'll follow you, Gromy, only if you promise to get me back quickly. Saluting with all 4 hands, I promise to get you back on time and safe. So that's the first part. That was 4 pages of the 12. So I think I'm going to do 3 parts, and they'll each be about this long. So if you like it, keep watching, and on part 2 and part 3. Alright, have a good day. I hope you liked it.